Good afternoon. It's good to see you again. Our devotional today is called The Song of the Multitude. So it seems as though this week's song is our theme. Our reading is from 2 Samuel 23, verses 1 and 2. The oracle of David, son of Jesse, the anointed of the God of Jacob. The Spirit of the Lord speaks through me. His word is upon my tongue. Faith knows no rest or ease. It goes out, speaks, and preaches, and for every joy it begins to compose sweet and lovely psalms. But it not only thinks of the sweetness and loveliness of the psalms as grammar and music, how neatly and skillfully the words are arranged, and how sweet and lovely the chanting and the music sound, but it also thinks of the lovely spiritual meaning of the psalms. Yet the music helps as a wonderful creation and gift of God, especially where the congregation joins in the singing and their minds and hearts are in earnest. David calls his psalms Israel's psalms. He does not want to ascribe them to himself alone and claim the sole glory for them. For a word or a psalm needs to be accepted or rejected by the congregation or the people of God. Thus, we Christians talk about our psalmists. St. Ambrose wrote many lovely hymns, and they are called church hymns because the church accepted them and uses them as if members had written them themselves, and they were their hymns. That is why we do not say, "Thus St. Ambrose, Gregory, Prudentius, or Sedulius sings," but we say, "So the Christian church sings." For these are now the songs of the church, which Ambrose, Sedulius, and so forth sing with the church and the church with them. And when they die, the church remains, singing their hymns forever. Let's pray. To you our morning song of praise, to you our evening prayer we raise. We praise your light in every age, the glory of our pilgrimage. And that was written by St. Ambrose. Amen. I'm a little late today taping this, and I apologize for that, but my mind has been spinning all morning thinking about what's happened in our government here in Wisconsin and how they've suddenly decided that everything needed to open up. And I had a couple people at church already ask me if that means we're going to have worship this weekend. And I have to tell you, those of you who know me well know that I care so deeply about all of you. And for this reason, the answer is no. I'm sorry to say that because I miss being in worship on Sundays. I miss speaking to you and preaching to you and watching your faces. There's nothing like that feeling of God with us in our place of worship. But we also know that God is with us no matter where we are. And so we are blessed that we can worship anywhere. And as we found out lately, we can worship in our homes and in our cars if we must. We can worship at the dinner table. We can worship in the living room. It doesn't have to be in the building, even though we miss the building dearly. A letter already went out from the ELCA regarding the reopening, and when you think about it, there are so very many things that we have to think about and talk about before we can make that plan. We can't just jump into it. I attended a Zoom meeting the other day, and it talked about this very thing. And the guy teaching the meeting said, "Don't be the first church to open." And he said that because like North Carolina, I think it is, or South Carolina. No, I don't remember. And Texas, they are kind of the guinea pigs of the United States. And now the people of Wisconsin as well, to see what happens when people interact again. My fear is as the end of the month comes and we have Memorial Weekend and we have all those people rushing into the state from Iowa and Illinois and headed up to their cottages and passing through and spreading bugs to our area that haven't been here before as they head to the campgrounds that are open. So think about that and think about all the things we need to talk about. I need to meet with my worship and music team. We need to talk about how we're going to do some certain things. In the meantime, be vigilant. Just because it says that the bars are open for business or the restaurants are open for business, I wouldn't run straight out there. And if I was them, I wouldn't want to be the first business that opened either, because you can be certain that there will be repercussions down the line, even though I wish there wouldn't be. So take care. Keep washing your hands. Please wear a mask when you're out, and take care of yourselves, because this is kind of a scary, important time when things are going to change. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see how everybody's doing, and maybe I'll have a bit more news about what we're going to do. Take care. Remember that I miss you and that you are loved. I'll see you tomorrow.